Gonna turn the music down just a little bit. How's everybody doing? I always forget to start captions. Okay, we should be good now. All right. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. So I'm gonna start with like a little bit of Jay chillin' for just a second, because I am going to do the smallest amount of like work for stuff. But yeah, how's everybody doing? How's life? Okay. Let me fix this because it keeps getting messed up. There we go. All right. Make sure. So what I'm trying to figure out right now is a couple things. One, I want to make sure that my I want to make sure that my like that we can hear our widgets. Okay, so voice mod broke it, that's why. So we should be able to also hear sound alerts now, so I'll test that too. Sound alerts. Let's see. If we can test these. Pretty sure system is supposed to be our default device. Let me test this.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Okay, we can still hear that. That's good. Okay. Our microphone in should be this. Oh. All right. Let me see why that's doubling. Okay. Sorry, that's probably doubling. 1 second. Mm. Okay. Okay. I hope that is better. Let me test. Okay. Let me make sure that that is not an issue. Test. Okay. Cool. So then let me test the sound alerts to see if we got that going. And then we should be rocking and rolling. We're gonna test this. Okay, so it does work, but it's super quiet. Maybe that's just me. Might just be me, but let's see. Yeah, okay. That was just me. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is okay, and we're gonna drag this bad boy down. Main monitor. Okay, I see, I see. Okay. So we are going to test some sound alerts really quickly, and let me make sure that you guys can hear them too. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Okay, we're finding new sounds really quickly to add to our board. Oh my god. Okay.
How are your balls doing, buddy?
Young men aren't having sex.
What? Bro, I can't trust this stuff. Oh my god. Absolutely not. That would scare the crap out of me, bro. We're gonna do...
Bruh.
like that kind of shit where it's like knocking on the door like that. That stuff scares the crap out of me.
You got debated.
Oh my god. So Jabali from the Jabated emote on Twitch. Amanda, hi. That's someone that used to be on my team at DreamHack. So anytime there's like a Jabated emote that pops up, I'm like, brother, give me space to breathe. Bro, I miss your face. I was just messaging Jonathan actually. I had a dream that all my teeth fell out. And I was like super worried, but then I looked up and it was like you, Jonathan, Kaylee, and like 2 other people from DreamHack that I didn't recognize. And you guys also didn't have teeth. And I was like, oh, this is a good thing. Like it was weird. But I actually have dreams about that a ton where my teeth are falling out.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
All right. I feel like that's a good one. We're going to add that.
A few moments later.
You suck.
That one would hurt my feelings. Have you ever looked up what it means? It usually means like that is hilarious. It usually means like stress and something else. Okay, let me test some of these modes to make sure we can hear it now. Can you guys hear that? Let me know if you can hear that. Like, I know the video popped up, but I'm not sure about the audio. But yeah, I think it means like stress and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna test it one more time, and I'm gonna unmute this for a second, so it's gonna echo me, but I just want to make sure that I actually fix this. I think you guys can hear it. I just think it's a lot lower than what I hear. Here, let me mute. Let me mute this so it doesn't echo for you guys, actually. Test again.
A few moments later.
Cool. It's working. It's working. All right, let me... That's also why it's so quiet. Okay, it should be a lot better now. And then the last thing that I'm gonna test is to make sure that the...
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Okay, cool. I fixed the audio stuff, guys. Absolutely legendary. Okay. Let me make sure we're good here. Make sure we're good here. Okay. So yeah, how's everybody doing? We're gonna get started in just a second, but King Kong, hello. Just wanted to drop in and say it was great to meet you in person at DreamHack Atlanta. It was so nice meeting you too. I'm glad that we got to hang out and chat for a little bit. I know that I was super busy running around, so I'm sorry I didn't get to hang out and spend more time with you, but it was so good to see you in person. And yeah, you're just awesome, dude. Huge shout out to you, actually. Like, huge shout out, my friend. Let me actually try something. I don't think that worked. Guys, it's always a little bit of it's always a little bit of a struggle here. Thanks for helping us have an awesome experience. Yeah, I'm so glad you did have an art. Like, it makes me really happy when I hear that, like, everybody had a good time. Okay, so this should work. What? Oh, I see. That's not at all what I meant to do. But now I've seen the light. So we're testing out some stream stuff. We're about to play Disney Dreamlight Valley in a little bit, but I have a let me see if this changes it. I have a, there we go. Nice. So yeah, shout out to you, dude. I wonder why it doesn't. Is there a way to switch profiles back without me having to get in here? You know? Who knows? Yeah, so right now there's a way to switch profiles. So right now what we're trying to figure out, or I guess what we're trying to do, is one, fix this one button. I'm gonna give you a shout out again and test it. I don't know where my like other clips is, but usually when I do a shout out, people's stuff pops up. Let me see if it's not in here. I recently switched over a lot of my streaming stuff and I've been cleaning it up quite a bit. So I'm gonna just keep giving you shout outs as a test to this. Okay, cool. There you go. It's working. Cool. Okay. So we're gonna add here to switch back to wavelength. Okay. There you go. Perfect. Okay, sorry. So there's a lot of tech stuff that we're trying to figure out right now. And then I'm going to do a quick like I need to do some stuff for a party that I'm hosting. So we're gonna do that super quickly so that I can game without guilt, you know what I mean? But I thought, hey, like I'm doing stuff. I might as well just like go ahead and stream and work with you guys real quick. So I'm just going through and getting everything set up. So the party it's an annual thing that I do every year. So it's for Friendsgiving, and we end up doing a murder mystery party each year, and it's super fun. Everyone gets super into it. This is also, you know, we bought our first house, and so this is the first year that we're gonna be here, and so yeah, I think it's a little funny because part of me is like, oh, it needs to be like perfect and blah blah blah, but like, so my character, let me tell you about my character. So my character is a homicide detective named Landry Nevermore, and everybody on this list got a mysterious invite to this party, and it's like an Edgar Allan Poe kind of theme. But mine is touted as the greatest detective of modern times. Landry Nevermore is intellectual, witty, and charming. Landry possesses the powers of persuasion and rationality to crack challenging cases in the crime-ridden evil realm of Wraith's Cove. A deductive mastermind who utilizes a superior mind for the good of the town, Landry is in tune with the seedy minds of humanity's underbelly. So, and like I'm supposed to be in like goth inspired attire with like a badge or whatever, a disheveled appearance. You work long hours. And then, not intentionally, my partner picked Lolo Trotsky, who a conventional rogue. Lolo Trotsky is a larger-than-life private investigator, a Notoriously amusing vigilante who believes to be a modern day Robin Hood. Lola rejects societal rules and does whatever is needed to get the job done, often called a bully. Lolo claims it is merely that Lolo's way is best and others may not realize what is good for them. Lolo is the arch enemy of Landry Nevermore, as they are often on the same murder cases, albeit the victim's families hire Lolo. So like my partner and I are supposed to be like absolute arch enemies, which I think is hilarious. Sorry, I'm moving this around a little bit. So I'm going through this really quickly to make sure that I've like before the party, there are like pre-event work stuff that everybody needs to do. So like it'll say like this character, like if I on my card I had to text a couple different people and say like, hey, this is, you know, who I think did this thing, and we'll talk more about it at the party because I can't say too much now, and you know, that kind of stuff. So it's always really funny. And a lot of my friends message me and they're like, bro, I'm over here kicking my feet giggling, like having a role play as my character and texting back and forth with the other people at the party. And it's also a really good way to it's a really good way to let people kind of talk before the party so that they can kind of like, if they don't know anybody, they can start to, you know them or get used to them or whatever. And so by the time you get to the party, you have at least a few friends that you are homies with. So it's really fun to do this every year. We didn't get to do it last year because I had a giant spinal surgery on my spinal cord and my spinal column and all the fun stuff. So we didn't get to do it last year. But we did have, I don't know, kind of like a Zoom, but it wasn't like a murder mystery or anything. So this would be the 5th annual, but it is the 4th annual murder mystery party this year. And I'm very excited. I will be like I ordered my outfit yesterday, which I'll show you guys in a second. And then I'm like debating doing a different version though. So we'll see. Who knows? I also was my Facebook was almost deactivated the other day. Not by my choice. But I ended up what ended up happening? So like I was sending out all these invites for this party, and then Facebook flagged me for phishing. Like they thought I was like phishing or whatever. So it was like, hey, you have 180 days to download your stuff, and we are going to then delete your profile. And this is the Facebook that I've had since I was like, I don't know, a kid, like when I shouldn't have had Facebook. And so I had to do like an appeal, and they were super fast with like getting it back to me or whatever. But it was enough that I don't know, I just was super fucking worried. So now I'm sending out like the last couple invites, and I'm getting worried that they're gonna like flag me again or whatever. We'll see. Whatever. So yeah. So I'm going through and I'm making sure that I am sending people their like pre-work stuff. and like a few people like signed up last night. So now I'm going back and I'm like, okay, hold on. Let me get your character info, send you your the pre-party work, all of that fun stuff. So, yeah, we're thriving. Um, mm-mm-mm. Um, so I would share my screen and show you guys, but it has people's like contact info on it, and I don't want to like obviously share that. So, um, but let me. Also, do you guys ever have a dream where we're talking about dreams a lot, so sorry about that. But do you guys ever have a dream where you like are texting with someone that you're no longer in contact with and you're just like hanging out? A similar thing happened to one of my friends who was trying to bring awareness to his Facebook fundraiser. Yeah, dude, it's like I sent them a message. I was like, please, I'm just trying to send out invites to my guests. Please, like, I'm not being weird. I'm not being seedy. I'm sorry. Like, give me my Facebook back. And like, and I again have had that since I was like a kid. So I was worried because there's pictures of like relatives that aren't here anymore that like now that this has happened, I'm like, I'm going to go through and download everything in case anything ever happens to this profile. But like those pictures that I have of like people who are no longer here that I don't want to lose, like pictures, videos, silly stuff that I've done with my sisters growing up. Like, so yeah, so I definitely did not want to lose that. So yeah, what I'm doing right now is which I can show you actually because there's no stuff there, is I am going through and I'm grabbing the pre-work cards for, I always have to get like expansions of stories because usually the stories are for like 8-ish people and we normally have around 30 people that go. So this is like one of the expansions and I am adding this to my board so that I can know who's who and what's going on. And then in a moment, because I only need to send 2 people stuff out, so it really will not take a ton of time. But in a moment, I will grab that and start sending that out to people, and then they will be good to go. So, okay, let me do this just so I don't leak all my friends' phone numbers. So Jackie Pan is good. Chain is Izzy Diamond. Oh wait, did I already send these out? Dakota, my friend Dakota is Dakota. Like there's a character called Dakota, named Dakota in here. It's so. Oh, how creative, you know? I've never seen anyone be more creative than him. So I am going to like fix this up. And then what I have to do is pretty much each card says, hey, reach out to these 3 people. So for each person, I'll write down like, hey, this is who you need to contact. But I don't think that. Oh, okay. Sick. But yeah, my friends love like costume parties and stupid shit, and I love that too. Like, I love getting to dress up and do that. And one of my friends said they put their contact information. They said like text or smoke signals. And that is pretty funny. So let's see. The thing that sucks when you start getting the expansions is like not all the characters are claimed. So even though there's like pre-work that you like, it's optional, but even though there's pre-work that you can do, there's like no one to message yet for that. So let me see. Not claimed. Maybe will let you know if someone claims this character. For now, you can skip this. Also, and I say this as someone who used to be a graphic designer. People who talk crap about Canva can sit down because it's so much more user friendly than most things. So like it's so much easier to train someone than like it is for Photoshop. So yeah. Brooke. Scott, I don't think is claimed either. Okay, so almost done with this. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Almost done. Please don't think that I am a bad person. Facebook, and please don't ban me because I'm sending out stuff to my friends. Okay. Almost done with this. And then we can game. I like how he was talking shit about Canva, literally about to use it to polish up my resume. Yeah, dude. I feel like anytime I talk about anyone that has a let me see. Anytime I talk about Canva around like my friends who work in photography or graphic design or blah 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 blah, they're like not, they're just not about it. And it's like, dude, if you don't shut the fuck down. Because Canva, seriously, like that's, especially there's a billion tools that just came online at well, this past summer. And so like it's so much better, dude. Like it's so much easier. But yeah. Okay. So that is updated. Oh. Let's see. Okay, perfect. So then the last thing that I want to do real quick is we're gonna look at Amazon together real quick. Jeremiah was a bullfrog, but was a good friend of mine. Okay. Joy to the world, all you boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Okay. So, few things. We're going to talk about costumes now, bro. And here, hold on. I'll make it so the screen is bigger. Okay. So, I'm for this party, right? I'm like I'm a detective. I'm a detective. Hold on, I want to make sure I don't have. Um. Okay, so there's a few things here. I could do. I ordered this because I think this is like a very kind of almost Victorian coat slash jacket thing that I could wear. And I also ordered this, which is also a very Victorian coat slash jacket thing. But the thing that I'm looking at is like, should I get this instead? Because this is very like Nancy Drew detective. But the whole party is like Victorian. I could always just wear this. And like get a detective badge. I kind of want to see the black one since it's like you like this first option. This one, Amanda. I kind of want to say the black one since it's like a goth party. Yeah, it is. It's supposed to be Edgar Allan Poe, right? And my character is. Oops, hold on. My bad. My character is a homicide detective. And supposed to be the greatest detective of modern times. And I don't necessarily think it's supposed to be Sherlocky because Chris's character says like add a Sherlock Holmes pipe as an additional kind of prop for inspo, you know. Okay, cool. So we like this. We're gonna go with this, and then we have this as a backup. What I can always do as well, right, is this can probably be worn under this. And I bought a black petticoat because why not? I want to have like a detective badge. I saw this dress too, which I think is cute, but it would not get here in time. So, wah wah. And then I like how we're just shopping together right now. So yeah, I definitely want to get one of these. Let me look at this jacket again. I want to get one of these badge things. I feel like if I get one of the sets that has handcuffs, I'm gonna have to freaking watch it, dude, because I can't trust my friends, bro. And then God forbid that I lose the keys. Well, they're like the fake ones, so it's fine. All right, let's just add this to the cart. And then what we're also gonna look at, Raven brooch. Are we typing or are we crying? Raven brooch. I never have ever learned how to spell. I think with a jacket like this, like a brooch right here, would be perf. I love these kind of things, but I'm not necessarily. I mean, I kind of do here, but that would be insane. I don't necessarily have a collar. Oh, someone used it to hold together like a shawl. That's interesting. These vintage clips are supposed to be on like collars, homie. So, hey, Amanda O'Connor, welcome in. So yeah, I don't know. I gotta think about accessories. I was thinking about shoes as well, like, but I have to wear like flats because I'm a disabled girly. What's up, Alyssa? And so I don't know. I bet it's gonna show some stompers. Dude, like those are all very cool. A cute pair of Oxfords. That's a good idea. I just want to Oxford's women. I just want to make sure it's not crazy expensive. I mean, I'm gonna end up returning all of this stuff in like 3 days anyway. But so it's not like it super matters. But I think a good pair of Oxfords would be perfect. These little platform ones are cute. I wish I could wear heels, man. The world knew I would be too powerful if I could wear heels and walk. I know these are what um uh one of my friends are wearing. I was thinking about the little Bo Peep ones, but like I think I had these in my cart because that's not a like hard heel or anything to wear. So I'll have to figure it out. But I mean, we have a whole house that we have to decorate. But I didn't go too crazy on it. But let me show you. This is the petticoat thing that I got, by the way, just a standard petticoat. So I got a giant pack of name tags because everyone is going to have name tags. And I have to go print all of this and cut it up too. But I got this stuff, which we can put on tables and stuff. And then like they're so cheesy and annoying, but these like black streamers I like to always put in doorways just so it's like it's a little fun, whatever. I have a very colorful living room, so hosting a god thing is gonna be kind of hard. But then I got these like stickers that we can put all over the walls. They're just like ravens. These are also same kind of vibe, more raven sticker stuff and more stuff we can hang. And then I got a pack of these so that I can put those like hang them around or like drape them on things. I think I'm gonna get like a, bulk pack of black sheets and see if we can just use that to cover my like sofa that's like bright teal and stuff. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just gonna add these to the cart and then I'm gonna go back to black. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Black Oxford shoes. Are there any like accessories and stuff? Hey, Life with Amaya, welcome back. Are there any like accessories or things that you guys think I should get? I'm debating like if I do fishnets or I do something else. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if that heel is too much. We'll see. Anyway, so I mean, dude, I love Doc Martens. I love the way Martens look. I think they are amazing. Something for your hair. Okay, what do you think? Like a bow, or would be nice if this came in like ladies, size. Cheap. Here we go. Is there a version of this that's not alligator Print. No. The answer is no. Or a hat. A hat could be a good idea. Hat is not a bad idea. Do we like shiny or do we like matte for goth stuff? I keep looking at this little pair. Like those kind of look cute. We'll throw it on there. Matte, okay. I'm probably going to have to look at this a little bit more later, but let's see. Detective hat. I do think this is really funny. I love that this comes with like a spyglass and the fake pipe and like gloves. That is pretty funny. Ooh, but like a chauffeur hat with that jacket. That's probably a better vibe. Or like this fedora. Could be good. Could be cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna add these items to the cart for now. And we shall see. So anyway, I'm going to stop sharing that. And then I think we're probably good there. Okay, so I am going to actually start playing the game now. So I did literally just now get a live visibility restriction thing because I was showing products outside of TikTok shop. My bad. So what I'm going to do real quick is stop the live and restart it, and then we are going to jump in and play our little game, and we should be good to go. So give me 30 seconds and refresh your stuff, and we should be rocking and rolling.